a local animal shelter seeing an increase in dogs being given up. The shelter says the price of houses right now is keeping more people in apartments, which can lead to some surrendering their pets. Rachel Perry spoke with a woman who had to do just that. Rachel, she says finding a dog-friendly place to rent was nearly impossible.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. She tells me renting an apartment in Rockford for her and her rescue pit bull, Birdie, felt hopeless and had no other option but to surrender her. Bring it back, Birdie! This is Birdie, 4 years old, living the life with her rescue mom.
When I adopted Bird, honestly, I think she saved me more than I saved her.
But 9 months later, Lauren Boothby found herself making a difficult decision.
I couldn't reach my deadline to find a house that would take an animal before I had to move. So unfortunately, I had to give her back to the shelter. If I was okay with being homeless, I would have been homeless with her. That's how much I loved her.
Birdie is now back at the shelter, surrounded by dogs with a similar story.
Can you sit?
Amber Pinnan is the adoption coordinator at Winnebago County Animal Services. She tells me the housing crisis is causing more and more families to make the same choice as Lauren.
I do think COVID kind of exacerbated that issue. A lot of people were put out of work, a lot of people are trying to find jobs, and so there was only a certain amount of times where people couldn't be evicted. That's now changed and is done. Same with kind of unemployment running out.
Finding a place to rent can be difficult, but renting a home with a dog, Amber says, is an even bigger hurdle.
So they do have a landlord they depend on to let them maybe have that pet. Those are big issues that people do face in our community because many people do rent.
Now Birdie is again looking for her forever home. Both Amber and Lauren say that home will be one lucky place.
This is probably the most loving dog I have ever experienced. She's one of the animals that you'll look forward to coming home to her.
Shake. Oh, good job.
Birdie, along with all the dogs seen in the video, are available for adoption. We'll have a link to the Winnebago County Animal Services website on mystateline.com. Eric?